Welcome back to Let's Talk About. My name is Dr. Alvaro Raimunde. I'm a pediatrician at PAK Pediatrics in Kingston, Pennsylvania. And today, let's talk about the new guidelines released by the CDC on May 13th, 2021 regarding the mask and social distancing updates that apply to those people who have been fully vaccinated. Now, fully vaccinated people, we're saying, are those that have completed their vaccine series. So they've received 2 doses of the COVID-19 vaccine or the 1 dose of the Johnson & Johnson. Now, these updates, they basically say that if you're fully vaccinated, you may choose not to wear your mask or social distance if you feel comfortable doing so. There are a few things to keep in mind though, and we've been getting a lot of questions in our office regarding these new guidelines. So here at PAK Pediatrics, our providers decided to do a little video to try and answer some of those questions. Before getting to those though, I do want to say that the COVID-19 vaccine has been proven and has been shown to be even better than it did in the clinical trials. So the chances of a fully vaccinated person getting a breakthrough infection or getting an infection due to COVID-19 is slim to none. They're saying less than 1%. That's extraordinary. And of those people that do unfortunately get a breakthrough infection, the virus has a harder time replicating inside our body. So our nasal mucosa and our oral mucosa, our nose and our mouth, the virus has a harder time replicating, decreasing its function by 75%. That's pretty remarkable. So even if you're one of that less than 1% that get the virus, you're a less efficient spreader of the virus because you're producing less of it. So that's awesome. That's really, really exciting news. So what are some of the questions that we're gonna talk about? We're gonna talk about what we're gonna do if a dad or a parent is fully vaccinated, but we have children in our homes that are not eligible to get the vaccine or that choose not to get the vaccine. What to do then? We're gonna talk about what to do at schools and summer camps. We're gonna talk about when can those fully vaccinated people not wear a mask, and much more. So I'm going to let the other doctors from PAK Pediatrics answer some of those questions. We really hope you enjoy this video, and remember to like and subscribe.
PAK Pediatrics presents.
One of the questions that we get a lot now with the new recommendations from the CDC is regarding maskless shopping. If you're fully vaccinated, you do not need to wear a mask unless the store specifies otherwise. This is based on the honor system, and the most at-risk people are those who are unvaccinated or children less than 12, as they cannot currently get the COVID-19 vaccine. There will be more on this to come. In addition, one of the other questions we get is regarding public transportation. So right now, the CDC is recommending that you still continue to mask and try to socially distance as much as possible on trains, planes, buses, etc.
So what if I develop symptoms of COVID-19 even though I'm vaccinated? If you've been fully vaccinated but you still develop symptoms of COVID-19, you have to restart social distancing and wearing a mask. And then you have to schedule a test with your healthcare provider. Know that the COVID-19 vaccine is very effective, but it is not 100% effective at preventing all cases of COVID-19. So if you do develop symptoms, it's very important to recognize that and you have to be tested. What happens if I have a child in my house who is not vaccinated or not eligible to be vaccinated? If you have a child in your house who's not vaccinated, that child, anyone 2 and up, needs to wear a mask anytime they're in public or around members not in their household. If your child feels uncomfortable wearing a mask, if you're not masking, then you could consider wearing a mask along with your child, even though you're fully vaccinated. This helps the child feel more comfortable and may help them wear the mask a little bit longer.
What about COVID and masking and summer camps? Well, that answer is not a very easy one. It's a little complicated. So according to the CDC guidelines, if all campers and all staff at the summer camp are vaccinated, then there are no guidelines as far as having to wear a mask or having to social distance. You could be at 100% capacity and run a summer camp just like it would be run. The unfortunate thing is that many campers over the summer are less than age 12, and currently the vaccine is only authorized for children 12 and above. So what about those children that are going to camp that are less than 12 years old and cannot be vaccinated? Well, the answer there is a little unclear. According to the CDC, the guidelines are that those children, if they're outside and spread apart, well, they can potentially not have to mask. But if they're in close proximity or going to be in a crowded area, then they definitely should be masking in those situations. What a crowded area is and what close contact would be is left up to the discretion of the summer camp and the people that are overseeing it.
The other question is, what about going to school? Has anything changed in light of COVID vaccine? And the answer to that question currently with the CDC is no. Currently at schools, you should be still masking and using hand washing and observing social distancing. There's been no changes to the current recommendations that are out there. But stay tuned, because the CDC may come out with new recommendations before the new school year. But nothing has changed yet.
How do I know who is vaccinated? Unfortunately, you do not. The COVID-19 vaccine is not mandatory, so there is no way to tell whether other individuals have received the vaccine or not. I feel uneasy. Can I still keep my mask on? Absolutely. You may still choose to keep your mask on and social distance. New guidelines are offering the option to ease on restrictions, but you still may want to do what you feel most comfortable with and keep your mask on and continue to social distance as appropriate.
So there you have it, guys. Those are our most common questions that we get in the office. Now, while the pandemic is not over, as more and more people get vaccinated, plus those COVID survivors or the people that have recovered from COVID, as all those numbers creep up, we reach closer and closer to herd immunity. Once we get to herd immunity, maybe we can even be more lax with these social distancing and masking guidelines, but only time will tell. When in doubt, please mask and social distance as appropriate. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. And remember to please like and subscribe to our channel so that people that are looking for quality information are able to find it more easily.